Good morning everyone. Well, I'm starting out the day looking beautiful, aren't I? Sorry. Welcome to Wednesday. Yes, it's been actually almost a week since I vlogged. And not because of poor health or anything like that. I don't know. I haven't really had anything to share with you. Just trying to think, have I got anything to share with you? We had a pretty quiet weekend. Kevin was working on installing the air conditioning, a new air conditioning we've got for the motorhome, because the one that it came with was so noisy you couldn't possibly run it at all, like overnight in the summer. It was so noisy you couldn't have done it for people around you. So I've got a nice quiet air conditioning now, so I'll be able to use the van right through the summer, which is really good. Because when you've got an air conditioned house, you don't want to sleep without air conditioning. So he spent Saturday doing that, and I think I've got a little bit of video. He had a little visitor, so I'll show you the little video that I took.
I'm just on the motorhome putting in a new air conditioner, and this guy decided to turn up and have a look. I don't know what he's doing. He's quite big. He's just looking at me. Hello, birdie.
Yeah, and apparently I put a photo on Instagram, and a friend had said that I was doing some research, and plus what a friend told me what the bird was, and they're not actually native to Australia, and they're usually actually a pest. And in certain areas, I couldn't find it in Illawarra, but other areas, if you find them, you're supposed to report them. Probably like national park kind of areas. But we probably should have tried to catch him. We probably could have caught him, and then, because he's probably not supposed to be out there by himself. So I'd say he was hand raised or raised in a cage used to people. That's why he was so friendly. But anyway, we didn't know, and I said to Kevin, well, take a towel up while you're working the rest of the time, and if you see him, we'll try and catch him. But he didn't come back, so hopefully he's okay. That's kind of a relief though, because if we caught him, there's a good chance we might have ended up with him as a pet, and I think they live for like 20 to 30 years, so that's a long time. Yeah. Anyway, it was beautiful though. Yeah, so Sunday, I think we just ended up watching some videos and stuff, and I think Kevin and I went down to the shops for a little outing, and yeah, it was a pretty lazy day. I wasn't sore, but I was a bit fatigued, I think. I've been such a busy time. And then Monday, wasn't feeling particularly flash on Monday. I was okay, just not, again, more fatigue than anything. And then I went to see Dr. Jaworski, who's my rheumatologist, in the afternoon. I'm raving on about how wonderful I've been feeling, and you know, basically left it. I've got some other pain meds I can try, which is Cymbalta, which he raved about, but then I read lots of scary stuff about it, so I'm a bit, oh, I don't know about that. But it's there as an option to try if I still need to, or I go back to hospital and have another ketamine infusion. So they're the two options when I need them, because again, I'm raving about how wonderful I've been feeling. And then I wake up at 2:30 yesterday morning on Tuesday in pain. And I now went back to sleep again because I was in too much pain. But then by 9:30, I was starting to feel better. I actually took the dog on just a little walk because I had to take Athena into the doctors yesterday. So yeah, it's my turn for the doctors today, because he did tell me my cholesterol was high. I don't understand. I already had high triglycerides, and now I've got high cholesterol. My diet has probably never been better. I don't understand it. So maybe my GP can throw some light on the situation, because I think I've cut out, like most of the time I'm eating a vegan diet, and even that I've reduced the oil in my diet. And then I know I haven't been a strict vegan for like the last few months, but even when I've been eating cheese, I've cut down like to minimal. Whereas I was having like, well, if you guys have been here for a long time, you know we used to have a cheese drawer in the cupboard, and I would frequently have cheese and crackers for an afternoon snack. Like, cheese was my, you know, my main meat, I guess, in my diet. And most meals don't have cheese anymore. I very rarely put cheese in, and more often than not now it's a vegan cheese if I'm using a cheese. So I don't understand. Just don't understand it. But anyway, hopefully we can talk to her, because like I'm getting worse, not better. Oh, and yes, from all my walking, I complained about my hip being sore the other day. I ended up with bursitis in my hip, and I think like Dr. Jaworski just said I probably just overdid it, and I didn't really ease back into it. It's only walking. I didn't think I could do too much wrong with walking, but I guess I went from like hardly any walks to, you know, I said I walk 6 days in the week. Anyway, he gave me a cortisone injection, and my hip's fine now, so It was getting better, I think, because I'd rested for 2 days anyway. So it's all good. I went on a little walk yesterday. And I think you're all caught up now with my week, which hasn't been too eventful. Yesterday, I had to take a thing to the doctors, and yeah, I didn't really do much. I did make dinner. I made dinner the last few nights, so that's going to be an achievement. And yeah, I haven't really done any jobs. I want to get into the pantry as my next job. So maybe today, but I also want to walk the dogs and try and do my weights again, because I haven't done them since Friday, my upper body weights. So we'll see. I'm feeling good today, which is always the biggest thing. It's not the best looking day out there. It was raining earlier, as you can see. The deck is all wet, but it does look like it's sort of brightened up a fraction. I'm going to check the radar, and I might try and get the doggies out. Those clouds are moving fairly fast, so I don't know what's going on out there. Fortunately, Christy's homesick again. She came home yesterday about lunchtime, I think. So luckily enough, I've got a doctor's appointment for 11:15, and I was able to get her one for 11 with the same doctor. She's been seeing someone different recently, but this is the doctor she used to go to, so it's fine. So that fits in. I can do that, and then I'll tell her to sort of be prepared that she's feeling better to go to school afterwards, because she does often feel better in the afternoon, but not always. So hoping we can start to get some answers. Like, she's been doing everything the doctor's asked her to do, and she's still sick, so yeah. Haven't seen Athena yet, so she's still battling. She's got all her problems that she's already got, and then she's got a cold on top of that, so poor Thea is not well at all. But she's checked with the doctor yesterday. She could take some cold and flu meds with her antidepressants, and she can, so she's doing that now. So hopefully that'll make her feel a little bit better. It's a great healthy family we have here. At least I'm feeling better now, and I can kind of look after people. So I said to Athena, we had to take in turns being sick or being unwell, so that one of us can look after someone else. Anyway, we've been planning our motorhome trips coming up. I think we've got 4 scheduled. We might not do one of them between now and our Disney World trip. So I booked for Canberra because it's over a long weekend. So if you go down the coast or anywhere that's going to be so big, like getting home, if you go anywhere along the coast on a long weekend, is just like sit in traffic and have no fun at all. So we like going to Canberra for a long weekend. That's why we went to Easter, because there's no traffic coming home or going there, so it's great. So that's what we're going to do. Just stay at the same place we stayed last time. I even requested the same site because that was a nice site. Yeah, there's always things to do in Canberra. I've invited like the kids to all the trips, and I think they're going to come to some, but not all, so we'll see. Even Christy, who I thought would come to all, and said, oh, I don't know, there's 4 of them. Christy's a bit of a homebody and likes to be at home, so we'll see. I just checked the radar, and it looks like we're just about to have another rain cloud come through. So I will get dressed. Oh, I don't know what to do. I really want to go and walk the dogs. What time is it? It's 8:30. I have to be ready to leave, so they're back at 10:30. So I've got 2 hours to play with. So, I hear someone crying. Oh, so annoying. I know I can walk in the rain, it's just not as much fun. Maybe we'll just do that. Maybe let me light rain and we can walk in the rain. I really want to go. So when I feel good, I do want to do stuff. Alright, I think I'll get dressed and we'll just hope it doesn't rain too heavy. I'll see. I'll get ready, we'll see what's happening in a few minutes anyway. Okay, you can tell I really want to go. I'm going. This didn't used to fit me. The last time I tried this on, it's probably a little bit snug across the bust, but anyway, it fits. I don't do too much movement. Because this one's got a hood. My other one does not have a hood. So it's a very big hood. I remember that from before, but yeah, if it does start to rain, it is sprinkling, so I've got a hat on to keep the rain off my glasses. Okay, I've got crybabies. One crybaby anyway, where he's just waiting there. So I'm obviously going to leave this camera behind, and I'll just take my phone if I want a video. Oh, it's 10 degrees outside. I might be really chilly. It was 13 when I had a look before. I'm not that rugged up. Oh well. I'll get hot when I walk anyway, and hopefully we're going to do the full walk. back, and we actually managed to avoid the rain for the most part, but my ears are freezing. Oh my gosh, they're so, you know, that painful cold. That's probably the coldest weather I've experienced this winter. Especially, my hands were cold initially and they warmed up, but my ears are still freezing. A beanie or a wrap thing that covered my ears would have been a better choice, particularly since we didn't really get any rain, just that little sprinkle that I mentioned down at the park, and that's all that we got. And the sun's now trying to come out. I think it's going to be a funny day. I don't know, I want to do my weights now though. I'll try and do something. I'll probably do a little tiny weight session, like 10-15 minutes. Okay, a little mini workout's done. I mainly did arms, but I threw in a few leg exercises as well, just to keep what little muscle I've already gained. And now I'm just going to sit, cool down, and have my mango overnight oats that I made yesterday, and some more water and my tablets, and then I will go and have my shower. I think I've got, oh, it's only 9:30. I've got plenty of time. I think I've got to leave earlier. The laugh of the two birds on the roof next door. They're the ones we call Stevens. So there is 2 Stevens on the roof next door. Never seen them there before. Poor Bailey. Got to go downstairs now. He just rolled into position as he often does. This is already finished. Come on, babe. Come on, we're going downstairs. Good boy. At least you'll have Thea to look after you. Right, Christy and I go to the doctor's. Okay, down you go. I've got the doctor's and now I'm going to the fruit shop. Okay, I think I picked a bad day to vlog because we're out and about. Little Willy bagged outside. It was hard to vlog. I wanted to vlog in the fruit shop, it was too hard. But anyway, go back to the doctor's. One good thing was Christy's appointment. The doctor did point out that it's quite common for kids, teenagers and kids, to have stomach problems that never get resolved. So she's said to Christy she should be going to school every day, and just if she's really bad then come home those days. But just endeavour to get to school and hope to get through the day, because if you never find out what's wrong, you can't just wait on life, can you? Kind of understand what that's all about. At my appointment, she wasn't too worried about my cholesterol, like not to the point of medication. I'm not taking medication for her, I can tell you that. I would change my diet further before then. But we're all being bamboozled. Why? And my cholesterol is now high when it's been perfect, like it's been fine forever. And the last time I had a test, I think it was April, my triglycerides were high. They're down a bit, but my cholesterol's up now. And it's just like, it's so puzzling. Like, but my diet's so good and better than it's ever been. I've lost weight. So I think it's just like kind of, I guess we'll see what happens next time. I don't know if you can get like fluke readings. Like I can, some occasion I'll get a high blood pressure and the next time I'll be fine. So I don't know if your cholesterol can be like that or not. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing because I think I'm doing the right thing. I can maybe work a little bit more on oil, which I've already been doing, so I can work to reduce my oil a little bit more. Because all the things they say, like animal fats, obviously don't have any of them. Cheese is pretty much out my diet now. I don't have milk. Sour cream, I can take that out. I'm substituting most of the time with the vegan sour cream anyway. And so it's just left with a little bit of oil. So I really enjoy my cookies. I think I want to try and keep them in my diet because they're my treat. I have them, but they're healthy. So I think I'll try and keep them in for now. I don't know, but that's the kind of thing I could take them out because they've got a little bit of coconut oil in them. But again, in each cookie, it's not going to be a lot. And the only other thing I use oil in really is I do popcorn. So I've got to eliminate popcorn in my diet. I haven't had it much anyway lately because again, we're trying to reduce more oil and reduce snacking too, which I've been doing. So I haven't had popcorn. I've only had it a handful of times lately, so I just don't understand this. It's really bizarre. I did read something last night and I can't remember what it was now though. I'll have to get the book out, and it did say whatever it was can cause a reading of high cholesterol and high triglycerides, but I don't know what it was now. I'll have to reread it and find what I read. Anyway, I've been emptying the dishwasher for Thea because Thea's still not good, and unpacking the fruit and veg, which I got. I'd wanted to video in that shop, but it was just crowded and I don't really like that fruit shop. I'm so sad our local fruit shop is closed down. That one was a big one. I didn't film inside at all, so you don't know. It's got a big deli section and meat and a little supermarket and stuff, so it's way more than just a fruit shop, but I don't feel the vibe in there. It's dark and it's cold, and yeah, I don't really like. I wouldn't make a special trip into town to go to that fruit and veg shop, that's for sure. Anyway, I'm gonna put this away and cook some pasta for lunch, I think, today. It was very good. I was eyeing all the chocolates in the shop, because I have chocolates, of course, and I don't know why. I don't know why I went to the doctors, but anyway, I just was feeling like something, but I didn't get anything. But I come home, I've got plenty of food here I can eat, so yeah, so that's how much is that. That's what I said. I think this is going to be a very boring vlog. It's pretty much me just talking to you all the time, so sorry guys, but yeah. And it's just such a wet, yucky afternoon outside. I'm glad I took the dogs out when they did, but I don't think much is going to happen this afternoon. I'm sorry, I'm even doing a worse job than I started off doing vlogging. I don't know. Anyway, we ended up going with people here looking at our air conditioning. We had ongoing problems that last summer. It keeps switching, the upstairs one keeps switching itself off. So Kevin's got people to come and they're supposed to give him 10 minutes notice, and they've turned up at the gate. So I'm going, I can't remember what's wrong. My brain just doesn't work. So I remember it turns off. So I feel so stupid. Oh, I don't like being in that situation. Anyway, before lunch, I forgot to show you, made pumpkin cereal, put pumpkin on to boil. And I've now just come back into the kitchen after having lunch and chopped up cauliflower. I'm gonna make some cauliflower soup. I'm not gonna do it right now. I don't feel quite motivated to do that. But I've chopped up my other cauliflower. I'm gonna package that up in the fridge. And I'm gonna cut up broccoli, because obviously all the leftover bits are gonna be for doggy dinner. So I'm gonna get that sorted. This bunch of bananas we bought from Costco. I don't want to go to that lot. Might be some muffins, something like that. It's gone like, they're ripe very quickly. So I'm thinking I might freeze these, because I think they're a good consistency to freeze and then to make like banana ice cream. So I think I might do that with them. I know it's how you're supposed to eat them. They're a little bit ripe. I wouldn't eat them. I think Kevin had one today, but probably tomorrow we'll be going. They're too ripe. I've just been watching stories on Instagram. I might be able to manage that. Snapchat's been a little bit beyond me. I can watch Snapchat, but whenever I've tried to do Snapchat, it's been a big fail. So I might try the Instagram stories. We'll see. Kevin wants me to go and look at a hole he's now put in the motorhome. He's taken out the old air conditioning, I think.
You're vlogging.
I am vlogging.
There's oil all over the side of the ground.
Yes, and he goes, it's supposed to rain. So is it actually forecast to rain?
Blue sky at the moment.
That's like, I
don't think that'll be waterproof.
I don't think so. That's my kitchen cupboard from the other side.
Yes. You can now see the water filter that I've put in.
But is that exciting?
They're all hidden. It would be much easier to get to it from this side.
It's exciting.
Rose.
What are you wondering too?
Going, dog?
Got blue sky now. It's been such a funny day. It's cold out here though.
Hello, turn around, dog.
Oh, so that's our new air conditioning unit. Let's go instead. I've got a hole where the old one was.
We'll get another cupboard, which would be nice. We can put all I'm going to drill through and put our 4G aerials on the outside.
What are you going to do with that space?
Well, I might use it for the internet connections and stuff. I don't know. You can probably have most of it. I just need a little bit.
I don't need it for anything, but yeah, I can use it anyway.
But it's not really a solid bottom. It's got these.
Oh yeah, we should just push through.
It's the old air conditioning vents. So.
Oh, you could probably put a bottom on there to make it solid though if you needed to.
So. I might just leave the vents there because it'll be easier to cover up a hole. But I'll just line it with a new bottom. It's good to have a new bottom.
So strange.
I'm not.
Oh, you are strange, Mr. Withnell.
So lovely.
No, so strange.
Everyone should comment and say that I'm lovely.
This is rather cold out there. Anyway, so back to Instagram. Let me know what you think. But you think I should give it a go. Had a few of you ask about Periscope too. I kind of want to do something, particularly when we go away. I don't know, I'll do stuff around the house. My life's not that interesting. But even like weekends away in the motorhome, or obviously we go to Disney World, it would be nice to be able to share bits with you, particularly since the vlogs. I'm hoping to get some vlogs that while we're away, but they'll be not many. Most of them will be when we get back. So we kind of about a good to share with you as we go. So yeah, the options, I don't think I can work Snapchat. Now there's another option. I'm not going to bother even trying to work out Snapchat. I'll either use Instagram or Periscope. I'm thinking Instagram will probably be good. It's Periscope. I got nervous about Periscope because you get all the, although someone did say you can set it to who you want to watch it. I guess you can interact, which is the advantage. Let me know what you think, and can ask again closer to the time too, because I was originally going to ask you about Snapchat or Instagram, but no, Snapchat or Periscope. But now I've got another option. I think that annoys me about it. It's such a copy, isn't it? Like, it's so funny. I just watching people's, but I didn't have to subscribe to them because I already subscribed to them, so they just pop up and just see. It's been kind of interesting watching them. Yeah, I might even give it a go tomorrow. I'll see. I kind of have to put my big girl panties on today. I think after my Snapchat disasters. If you weren't around at the time, one of the time I tried to use Snapchat. The first time I did alright because I'd researched and it was fresh in my mind. The second time I tried to use it, I ended up taking a really awful photo of myself somehow and sending it to 2 random people. They weren't even people that I really knew. So then I just sent them an apology saying, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to send that photo to you. And I thought, oh my god, they must think I'm the biggest twit in the world, which I probably am. But anyway, so I haven't tried to use Snapchat since then. It's a bit beyond me. Anyway, yes, that's what I was doing. Kevin's come home because he had to come home and sort the air conditioning out. The embarrassing is, it looks like it was because the filters had never been cleaned. I've never done it. We've been in this house 11 or 12 years. I don't remember, 11 years I think this year. No, whatever. A long time. And I think Kevin's, like, he used to do it when we first moved in, I think. Hasn't been done since. But the really annoying thing is we've had he decided to get a different air conditioning company in. The one, we had the other one come out at least 3 times, maybe 4 times. And never once did they think to look at the filters. So it's just really annoying. Kevin said he'd given up on that company. So I'm just taking my shoes off. He'd given up on that company and so get someone else in and get the problem fixed while it's quiet for the air conditioning people and they can come. Rather wait to summer when they're all busy and try and get it sorted out before then. But like, one, a little bit embarrassing. But 2, how crazy that the other people didn't look at it. So we're not 100% sure that that's what it is, but they did that. They looked around at other stuff, so hopefully that's all it was. I mean, gosh. But yeah, I don't know how much money we spent with the other air conditioning company and never got it resolved. Anyway, better late than never. So I'm just gonna put the heater back on because it is, as I said, it's cold out there. I really should go make the soup, but I don't want to. I'm tired. I will finish it because I've obviously got the cauliflower all cut up. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just leave it to tomorrow. I don't know. Thee's going out to dinner to her friends again. So I don't know what I'm going to do for dinner. Actually, I can't remember what I had planned to do for dinner. Got my cute little boy here. And just double his feet. He's got the best feet. Rosie. You can tell it's cold. Blankets everywhere. Put the heater on. Kevin's gone out to try and buy a tarp because the man who has everything, he couldn't believe we don't have a tarp here that he can chop up to cover that hole because it's, yeah, I think there's up to like a 50% chance of rain overnight, sort of some, like pretty much the whole next day now there's a chance of rain between 30 and 50%. So yeah, I don't think I'll make that cauliflower soup. That can go onto tomorrow's list, and so can the pantry. I'm just lazy this afternoon. I'm still working up my fitness level and it's probably going to take a while to get it to where I'd like to be. But I've done a bit and I've got my exercise, you know, did my dog walk and some weights as well. So ran a few errands and it's just sort of I thought I could have, because last week when I was really good, it was sunny, it was some weather and I got in and did cleaning and stuff, but when it's cold and you just want to, it's not raining at the minute, but it's been cold, it has been raining, you just want to snuggle in, and well, I do anyway, because we don't get too many days like that here, so it just makes you want to snuggle in and stay warm inside. And I'm just I'm way behind on YouTube. I'm not even watching the cycling anymore. I still can't keep up. Tomorrow will be a bit of another disjointed day, another doctor's appointment, so 4 doctor's appointments in 4 days. I feel like I've lived at the doctor's places this week. Anyway, and then Friday I've got nothing on, so hopefully Friday I can get stuck in and get some work done if tomorrow doesn't eventuate. I find it very hard if I don't get my work done in the morning. I find it very hard to motivate myself in the afternoon. That's why I was so surprised last week when I did it a few times. I'm just rambling, so I'll go for now.
Tomato.
It's not too often we experience this in the house.
Tomato basket.
What are you just playing?
Overcooked.
Overcooked. A brand.
Meeks and Chris played it, but they were cuter than us.
What, you don't think you and Christy are cute?
Not cute and Chris. You need mushrooms now. I'm gonna eat a mushroom too.
So Christy keeps seeing the kitchen on fire.
It isn't just me.
Well, I've only...
right there. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Does this involve sibling cooperation?
But it's hard. I always put it in the sink. Put it in the sink. Maybe come get.
So I'm just going to have some falafel wraps with hummus, salad. We're watching Bondi Rescue. So I say good night. Bad nighttime vlogger again. So Chrissy and I watching TV with us tonight. We just watched a couple of episodes of Bondi Rescue, as you saw, and then we watched part 2 of a series called Predict Your Future. I think it's quite interesting, about a big study that was done in Dunedin in New Zealand, and sort of like predicting future behaviour as here she comes. No? Yes, Christy. You're right. Food in your mouth.
Where are the bread rolls?
I know.
I made the second half of this one.
I don't think anyone understood that, darling. You're too busy with food in your mouth.
No, my mouth is actually empty.
Didn't make any sense, stuff. Do you want to say again?
I put one of the ones in my lunch and I'm in the second half of this one.
Yeah, okay.
Apparently I was speaking German.
Well, I didn't understand.
Oh.
Well, you come home today after the fruit shop and half of Bailey had eaten, well, probably with Rosie's help, had eaten the half a loaf of bread that got left on the bench. So we have no bread left now. I bought 4 rolls, but they're all gone now. Anyway, heading up to bed. Yeah, quite punctual. I'm still catching up on the 2:30 start the other morning. My dogs are back, so I must have chatted long enough. So I'll, I don't know the vlog tomorrow. Probably not, because I've got more appointments and stuff. Probably on Friday, unless I'm getting stuff done tomorrow, then I might try. But probably maybe Friday I'll vlog, because I think today was a bit of a boring vlog with mainly me just chatting at you rather than showing stuff. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed anyway, and I'll see you next time. Bye.